Yeah, so that is the case, guys.
No.
So what's up, brothers and sisters? Thank you for coming back to watch our videos. Today is all about getting angry because there are a lot of things that are irking us, and you know, racism. We will forever experience racism if we don't develop our Africa. And the problem is our leaders don't give us a chance to develop our country. Well, Ibrahim Traore and the Sahel states are giving their young people, you have seen in our videos, they are giving their young people chances to develop their countries, and they are telling them, we are not expecting anybody to come and help us. It's all about us. But if the rest of Africa does not give their black people, their citizens, their young people chances to develop their Africa, we will remain at the bottom of the food chain. Today we talk about our sister who is Franco-Malian. That is, she was born in Mali, then her family moved to France. So she grew up in France and she was given citizenship by naturalization. That is a very famous Afrobeat singer who uses French to pass her message. Her name is Aya Nakamura from Mali, our Malian sister. And Mali is doing great.
Mali is greater
Simi.
Yeah.
And looking for her instances where she underwent racism online, you find a lot of instances.
Dates back to years.
Yeah. We even went down to her song, Jaja, and we could see we could see a lot of racism in the comments. So these are some of the songs which are popular from her.
Oh Jaja, y'a pas moyen Jaja. Il veut câlin partout, veut shit tout partout. Aime-moi doudou, montre-le-moi doudou. Baby, veux devenir mon daddy. La plus bonne de mes copines, oh mes copines.
So this year, in 2024, from July 26th to August 11, 2024, there will be Summer Olympics, which will be hosted in Paris, France. And you know what happened is, Thursday, February 29, 2024, Aya Nakamura, the famous Franco-Malian singer, was received at the Elysee by Emmanuel Macron to discuss the possibility that she could sing a song by Edith Piaf during the opening ceremony of the Paris 2024 Olympic Games. So Emmanuel Macron, like, you know, it's a citizen, she sings in French, and most people are saying that she uses a slang. Yeah, it happens. Even if you go to Dar es Salaam, you find
does it make sense?
Yeah, slang. Even in Kenya, Nairobi, you find sheng, a slang.
Yeah.
Go to
and
South
people
Africa,
sing in that. Yeah,
you find a
we
slang.
had songs in stores,
So
and you know.
yes, there's a slang for among the African immigrants in Paris, and she sings using that. On Sunday, March 10th, a photograph with racist remarks against the international renowned artist was shared by the media on social networks. Individuals brandishing a banner which is written, "There's no way Aya, this is Paris, not the Bamako market." Where is Bamako market coming from? You could have said this is Paris, not Bamako. But market? So she only performs in markets.
Yeah,
that's what they are saying.
Yeah, they are giving it that level.
Yeah, so it's like they are saying you can only perform in market. And if we go to Twitter, we find the people who are doing that, they are calling, yeah, it's like proud and rooted young Parisians. These are a group of young people from Paris who
are standing against having
Aya
sing in the Olympics.
And you know, Aya replied, and this is what she said, because imagine you have this big banner written, "There's no way Aya, this is Paris and not Bamako market."
Yeah.
And she replied and said, "You can be racist but not deaf. That's what hurts you. I'm becoming a #1 state subject in debates, but what do I really owe you?" That's what she said. And you know, they replied. They replied and they said, "What do I owe you?" They quoted her.
Yeah.
"What do I owe you?" And then they added, "By wanting to sing to represent us, you owe us. Respect our heritage, our language, our traditions, our culture, and our spelling." That's what they are saying. And they are really fighting because they have another post where they are saying that 63% of French people do not want Aya Nakamura to sing in Paris, and 73% even believe that she does not represent France and do not like her songs. Some even suggest other names according to a survey. They list the people that you want.
Of very infamous French musicians
Yeah.
who have boring songs,
Mhm.
nothing to to talk about really. And
Exactly.
Macron knew that if I choose this girl, it's gonna give France a beautiful image.
Especially in Africa.
Especially in
where
Africa,
it's
now that
become
they're
very
being chased
famous,
away
yeah.
by Mali,
Yeah.
it was his way to say, hey guys, you could still, we could still have an agreement of some sort. We are also taking your people here and giving them first class treatment. But look at your people, Macron, they have gone against your wishes.
Yeah, so I'm going to read their original post in Twitter. That is the El Natifs. They are calling themselves Lo Natif. And they are saying, "There's no way, Aya. This is Paris, not at the Bamako market with their big banner, stupid white and black banner." And they are saying, following the announcement of the possible presence of singer Aya Nakamura on the opening ceremony of the Paris Olympic Games, around 15 natives demonstrated in the 4th arrondissement to denounce the choice of a president to replace French elegance through vulgarity, Africanize our popular songs, and oust the native people in favor of extra European immigration. Tourists can be reassured in the face of insecurity that we'll be able to hear Aya's sweet voice resounding throughout Paris, covering Edith Piaf Ode to Love Afrobeat version. What's the next step? A cover of the song of the Partisans by Magic System. You know Magic System's the guy who had performed. As usual, Emmanuel Macron once again demonstrates his contempt for the French people and their culture. The natives oppose this absurdity and demand that France be represented by an artist embodying our heritage, our values, and our identity. If we do not develop Africa, our brothers and sisters abroad in the diaspora will have nowhere to go, but they will be treated like second-class citizens. They will experience racism, they will be hurt with their children, because Aya has a young daughter, and among other things, even our brothers and sisters in the US can tell you this, in Brazil. But if we are able to develop Africa, that will be the solution for every black people in the world.
Yeah. And I was to do a cover of a song sung by some French musician.
Yeah.
So is that the problem, or is Aya the problem?
The
Because
problem-
from their petition, they're saying you are misrepresenting our culture,
Yeah.
misrepresenting our spelling, I don't know what, song, whatever, inheritance, whatever.
Yeah,
So what problem do they have with Aya?
I think the biggest problem is, one, she's black, so they are racist. Yeah? Another thing is she'll be performing a song
by
of Edith Piaf.
a legend, yeah?
Who was alleged because she passed on, I think. And they don't want that because they want someone to embody. Like, for example, if someone was to perform a song by,
Afrobeats.
say,
An
no,
Afrobeat song.
let's say, Vulidlela by
Brenda Fassie.
Breda Fassie. Would you prefer a white person or a black person performing?
Okay.
Yeah,
I
so
think.
that is the case, guys.
No.
So I think, yeah.
Tables turn.
Yeah, so guys, I think that is it. But
Yeah.
okay, we are not saying it's right because it's the same thing that is we are fighting for in South Africa.
Yeah.
We are saying our black people should be, when we talk about South Africa and it's game season in Senegal, we want to see the people of South Africa being represented. It's the same thing. That's what they are fighting for.
Well, I
so
think,
in
yeah.
their case, maybe it's
right,
okay.
yeah.
It's okay in their case.
It's right in the sense that you can't sing our legend song That one is right. But the racist, whatever they have against Aya singing her own French slang, that is where it draws the line.
In the comment section of her song Jaja, we went through it and people were saying we are French and we don't understand this.
Yeah, they are just too racist in the comment section.
But what I would like to say is, Aya, welcome back to Mali. Welcome back to Africa.
And maybe Aya, if I were Aya, well, maybe she loves the French slang. I would turn this thing around, and maybe if she doesn't know the language, the Malian languages, maybe this could be time for her to learn her African language and maybe try to, twist her music to sing about her heritage, Mali. People don't know a lot about Mali. Instead of praising, using some other people's language, maybe turn things around. This is your chance to blow it up and say, I will dump even your language because you feel like I'm taking over your language. I also have my own inheritance. I can also represent my, Malian people, my Bamako market moms. I can also represent them and sing about their struggles, because some people are also saying she's young, she sings about breakups and, love and just,
She needs to maybe come back to Africa. You have money and your support base is not in France.
They hate you.
Actually, in the comment section, we laughed because there's one person who said, I don't understand anything, but I love you. And
Jaja.
And people commented, we support you. We listen to your song. We know,
don't understand.
Jaja.
We love Jaja. I also don't understand what she's saying, but I just love the beat, the rhythm. And that is what music is all about. We
love your songs. And by the way, guys, about a week ago, she did a song with our area staff from Nigeria. It's wonderful. Go support her.
Yeah, now that's the kind of direction maybe she should be.
Yeah, exactly. So Aya, we love you in Africa, and
your Davidos, do songs with them. Learn your language.
Come back to Africa. You can go live in South Africa. You can. Nobody cares. Just learn a language, maybe English, because if you are going to live in South Africa.
Even Macron, I don't think he did it out of love, to say.
I think he wanted to trend.
He wanted
to show Africans that we still accept.
So this was just a PR stunt for Macron to cover up, to clean up his mess. What he did when he was banning African musicians, especially from Francophone, from the AES,
BURKINAFASO and
from the AES countries, artists, musicians, they were not even allowed to perform, not even allowed to go and do some practices in their art studios, whatever. So Macron was trying to cover up, to clean up his mess and to trend using Aya, and his people messed him up because
and this is the Olympics. It's global, so they wanted to. And I mean let us give them what they need. I think Aya, although it's an international thing, it's okay for you to.
But why are they bashing Aya instead of their president? Aya is not the one who said they want to sing your legend song. She was just it was a suggestion by their own president.
So what is the solution here, guys? Let us know in the comment section. From my side, I think the biggest solution is Africa uniting. When we talk about Africa uniting, we also talk about our diaspora coming back home to the motherland. When we say relocating to the motherland, we're not just talking about our brothers and sisters in America. No.
Even the ones that left the motherland to seek for better opportunities. It's time to come back.
It's time to come back.
Doing good.
Imagine if Aya could come together with someone from South Africa, Master KG, Davido, and they come and create this big studio and position it in Rwanda or Ethiopia. Big studio
or African musicians,
with everything that they can produce their music, manage, market and all that. It would be wonderful.
I think they should consider that in Burkina Faso or Mali or Niger. Those are the things that we need to see.
You don't need to stay in France, Aya. We know your whole life has been there, but
maybe it's
if you can come back, call out, and I think we need to do that as African past. We bring them together and, we blow this up so that our brothers and sisters can have someone to come back home and continue doing their work.
We've seen Akon doing the same. He's now building cities. He has changed from music to now
Yeah, he was coming back home
you know,
to Senegal.
Yeah, so he's rebuilding his country. Aya, Mali is being cleaned up by Assimi Goïta. Maybe you can hold hands with him and say, let me also do my part in the music industry of our country.
And
Work
Mali
with
is
envious
just
countries,
one country.
you know?
We have 54 countries. You
Maybe
can
maybe this is the solution for Africa.
Yeah, you can decide Johannesburg, you can decide Nairobi, you can decide Addis Ababa, Kampala, Kigali, Harare. There is a lot of options.
Yeah, guys,
but
let us know.
Yeah, so guys, let us know what you think about all this, and please give us your solution in the comment section. We hurt, but our sister hurts more, and that's what we are avoiding. Yeah, so come back home. We see you in the next one. Bye bye.